Welcome to the Green Media Way. Grow visibility and leads using audio and video. When was the last time you watched a YouTube video? Was it earlier today? Yesterday? Last weekend? Did you know that if you were to watch a YouTube video for 3 days straight, you would be consuming the same amount of energy as it takes to manufacture, package, and ship a single DVD? True story. That research comes directly from the Google blog at googleblog.blogspot.com. In today's presentation, we'll be touching on many important facets of using audio and video to grow visibility and leads, such as creating high-quality audio and video content by first identifying your audience and then structuring your message to target your audience. Branding your audio and video content through incorporating brand awareness techniques and exciting newcomers about your brand. Broadcasting audio and video content on the web through personal sites and blogs, in your email and newsletter campaigns, and on your favorite social networks. Generating leads from audio and video content by cultivating organic discussion and nurturing the online relationships which sprout up along the way. We'll also cover why audio and video in the cloud means green, along with how your own personal experiences with using audio and video can be made as green as possible. Let's talk a bit about creating high-quality audio and video content. Identifying your audience is quite possibly the most crucial component of creating your content. Without identifying a target audience, your message may not reach its intended destination. Or even worse, it may convey a different message than originally intended, which could easily mislead listeners or viewers. How does one identify their target audience? We like to begin by asking the following questions. What are you selling? Is it clear what your product or service does? What is the idea or message you wish to communicate? And most importantly, who is the buyer? Remember, the goal is to effectively communicate with your audience and their peers. This may require a bit of research within the specific demographic or demographics you wish to reach. The next step in creating high-quality audio and video content is to structure your message to target your audience. Tailoring your message for each individual demographic you wish to reach is the absolute best way to reach your audience. If you have a single demographic, this may be a very easy step. If you have many demographics you're intending to reach, this will require a bit more customization. A great example of a campaign reaching out to dozens of different demographics comes to us in the form of Motown legend Berry Gordy's son and grandson, better known as popular music group LMFAO, and their debut single, I'm in Miami Trick, which was released in 2008 with over 50 different versions created for individual cities, festivals, and countries. To accomplish this amazing feat, they recorded the name of the city, festival, etc., and replaced the word Miami in the chorus with the specific demographic they were intending to reach. Needless to say, this level of customization garnered them massive amounts of radio play, concert tours, and aided in their rise to international stardom shortly thereafter. When thinking about branding your audio or video, we'll always want to put ourselves in the place of our listeners or viewers by making sure that the brand resonates with our audience during each and every step of the process. Because brand recognition affects listeners and viewers on a subconscious level, the best branding will always be instantly recognizable through combinations of audible tones, colors, fonts, and shapes. There are several easy ways to consistently reinforce your brand within audio and video content, such as creating custom audio and video players or themes which represent your brand, inserting your logo or brand imagery either within or near your audio and video, and including custom branded short links leading back to your site. A really great service for this last step is Bitly, which can be found on the web at bit.ly. Remember, the majority of sales are made when buyers are excited about a brand. How does one excite newcomers about their brand? Start by connecting with them on a personal level. These personal relationships are most likely to occur between peers, when your audience is laughing, or through expert testimonials. Running contests and offering free gifts are also great ways to enroll and excite newcomers about your brand. When broadcasting your audio or video, taking advantage of your current web traffic is the easiest way to begin. Placing dynamic, brand-reinforced audio and video to a website, blog, or landing page is an essential first step in connecting with your current web traffic. Make sure to place audio and video players above the fold to ensure maximum visibility. If your audience has to scroll or click around to locate your audio or video, you're guaranteed to lose a percentage of potential plays. It's also important to note that placing audio or video on the home page of your website, which plays automatically, is a big deterrent. Doing so will turn many visitors away and can cause embarrassment or potentially bigger issues if your visitors are in public or at work. Instead, allow your visitors to make the decision to press play for themselves, on their own terms. Next, bring your message to your audience. No one visits every website on a consistent basis. If you have a new audio or video to share with your audience, make sure to include links to listen or download when sending out your next email or newsletter mailing. Social networks are another great place to have your message heard by people from all around the world. Each network is different, and so should be your method of delivery. The best way to ensure that people click through to play your content is to include written prompts in your update to watch and listen. Here's a really great example of a video I recently shared on my Facebook timeline. Notice how there is a direct prompt urging my friends and subscribers to watch the video? Also, if people don't see an image or a player on Facebook, they're a lot less likely to watch or listen. Make sure your message is tailored for each specific network for maximum engagement and speaks to the specific media type. When thinking about how to generate leads from audio and video content, we must first turn our attention to cultivating an organic discussion with those who are consuming our content. In order for your audience to engage with your content, there must be an easily accessible, familiar way to do so. Begin on your website or blog by enabling comments for discussion and including social media sharing tools. Take it a step further by letting your audience share their voice by using personalized reply or testimonial lines. Through the latter of these options, you can easily let your audience hear the excitement in both your own and others' voices. Remember, as each new audio or video comes to life, make sure to engage with your friends, fans, and followers by sharing your content on the social networks you're currently active within, and make sure to ask for feedback. After cultivating organic discussion, the next step is to nurture the online relationships which sprout up along the way. The number one thing you can do to engage with your audience is to be a good listener. Do not push your own agenda first. Do follow up when someone comments, shares your links, or retweets you. It is important to respond in a timely manner and thank them for spreading the love. Always remember to return the favor when possible. A good policy is to lead by example. Connect with your audience via their platforms, and they will be infinitely more likely to do the same for you and your business. If this were a college class, it would be titled, How to Get More Followers 101. A great example of this is to follow Twitter users who follow you. Like Facebook fan pages which have liked yours. Help out in promoting events and causes which you believe in. A little interaction goes a long way. Does audio and video in the cloud mean green? Absolutely. In all fairness, there has been much discussion as to whether or not cloud computing is actually greener than user-side processing. Mostly due to the fact that many large companies, Google, we're looking your direction, hadn't yet released vital energy consumption statistics. This is changing quickly, and to put restless minds at ease, here's an extremely insightful quote on the subject. To provide you with Google products for a month, not just search, but Google+, Gmail, YouTube, and everything else we have to offer, our servers use less energy per user than a light left on for 3 hours. That comes to us from Urs Holzel, Senior VP of Technical Infrastructure at Google. When thinking about how using audio and video in the cloud compares to earlier forms of networking and marketing of a product or service, the real advantages come to light. Here are some very simple yet important points to consider. Time. Less time spent equals less resources used. Paper. Creating online information products reduces the amount of snail mail or loose literature being thrown away and saves countless other resources. Energy. Work online from home or wherever you may be to reduce your daily impact on the environment. In today's presentation, we've touched on many important facets of using audio and video to grow visibility and leads, such as creating high-quality audio and video content by first identifying one's audience and then structuring your message to target that audience. Branding audio and video content through incorporating brand awareness techniques and exciting newcomers about your brand. Broadcasting audio and video content on the web through personal sites and blogs, in email and newsletter campaigns, and on your favorite social networks. Generating leads from audio and video content by cultivating organic discussion and nurturing the online relationships which sprout up along the way. We also covered why audio and video in the cloud means green, along with how your own personal experiences with using audio and video can be made as green as possible. We understand that there may still be a lot of unanswered questions at this point, and we'd like to briefly cover a few that we are often asked after giving this presentation, such as, why would I choose to investigate a paid audio and video service when there are so many free services available? First of all, question everything. The old adage that there's no such thing as a free lunch came about for a reason. While the main benefit of using a free service is to maintain a low budget, you may be surprised by what you're really giving up in using a service for free. Many free services inject advertising. Free services will also display your competition prominently next to or immediately after serving up your content, while paid services are more professional and offer more robust branding opportunities and feature sets. Should I wait to create my video until I can afford the costs associated with professional production quality? Absolutely not. As more and more video is created and shared online, consumers consistently reinforce the fact that they are more likely to engage with their peers much faster than with overproduced videos from large corporations. A prime example of this is YouTube star Jenna Marbles, who started with a $0 budget and scored a massive 5.3 million views within a single week of posting her video, How to Trick People into Thinking You're Good Looking. Since its release, this video alone has over 28 million views. Her YouTube channel now has over 4.6 million subscribers and has received over 821 million views in total, making it the fourth most popular channel on YouTube ever. Jenna Marbles is now a professional speaker and is estimated to be making a six-figure income, all because she chose not to wait and to simply get her content out there for people to see. One final question we'll leave you with is, what's the difference between on-demand streaming and live streaming? Live streaming requires your audience to be available at the exact moment you are streaming. If your audience isn't available, they've missed the opportunity to connect with you and your content. Also, many live feeds aren't yet easily accessible on mobile devices, which now outnumber the global population. On-demand streaming is similar to Netflix. It's what you want when you want it. If your audience is busy, they can consume your content when they have the time to do so, whether it be morning, noon, or night. Thanks again for joining us for the Green Media Way. Grow visibility and leads using audio and video.